told me. My father's Kenyan and my mother's Hispanic and Indian. You probably heard the story before. But there was a lady, and the snow began to fall back in North Dakota. She loves the animals. So she looked out the window and she saw this little snake trying to make it into the hollow of a tree. Nevertheless, it didn't make it. It started to freeze and it got colder and colder and colder. So what happened? The lady put on her coat, she put on her little snow boots, she run outside, she grabs the little snake, she bring the snake in, she get a little olive oil that she was supposed to be using for her dear Lord. Bring this little snake back to life because this is one of your creatures. So she decided to put the snake around her neck and sing some songs. Well, lo and behold, the snake woke up, figured out, what am I doing around this lady's neck? And the snake bit her, right? As the poison began to seep into the lady's body, she asked the snake, look, I looked out the window, I saw you were struggling, I saw that you didn't make it into the hollow of the log, I brought you in the house, I put some olive oil on you, I said a prayer, I put you around my neck to get you warm, and you bite me and now I'm finna die? The snake just simply said, what you expect me to do? It's my nature.
Wow. Right?
Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. God speaks to Adam. If you don't believe in the Bible, it's just a story. You call it a children's story. Better yet, hold on. Hold on. Let me make a call. Let me call up my boy Slick Rick. Slick Rick, where you at, man? Slick Rick the ruler. Where you at, Slick Rick? Slick Rick? I gotta go to New York on y'all real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find old Slick Rick. Slick Rick is one of my partners, man. And I tell you, we grew up on some children's stories. Your eyes get bad. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Check the list. You got to guess the lyrics now. Uncle Ricky. If you youngsters don't know nothing about this, I'm about to hook you up, okay? All right. Let's get to bed. I'm going to get the storybook. Here we go.
Y'all tucked in?
Here we go.
Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where us and justice stood, and people
Were behind them like they all took good.
there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said.
Yo, and gonna make some cash and making a dash.
They did the job, but money came with ease. But one wouldn't stop it like he had a disease. He robbed another,
And a sister, and a brother.
He tried to rob a man that was a duty undercover.
The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said,
Keep still, boy, no need for static.
punch him in his belly.
Then he gave him a slap, but little did he know the little cop was strapped.
The kid pulled out his gun, he said,
Why you hit me?
the balance said,
Straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kid, he started to figure, I'll do years
If I pull this trigger,
So he ran around the block, cop radioed into another lady cop.
he ran by a street.
Then he saw his sister, shot for the head, shot back, but he missed her.
Looked around, couldn't from expectations. He decided he
Hit for the subway station, but she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he ran out of breath. Knocked the old man down, thought he killed him, and then he
made his move to an
The
abandoned
building.
ran up
stairs up to the
top floor.
open up.
Guess who he saw? They the dope, they shooting that dope, who don't know the meaning of walking on soul. Hurry up, run! Here we go. He went outside, but there was cops all over. Then he dipped into a car.
A bowling over.
Ran up the block doing 83. He crashed into a tree near
University.
Escaped alive, though the car.
But you guys get the message, right?
Yeah.
I know you didn't get the message. You didn't get the message. I know I will smile too. But here's the message. A lot of us is like that children's story. We find ourselves getting caught up in situations, so we have to ask ourselves, like Michael Jackson said, are you staring at the man in the mirror? Are you asking him to change his ways? In every man, there is a righteous side and then there is a disruptive side. You have to be able to find the balance between what is right and what is not. And the only way we do that is we got to change our mind. You can't be conformed to this world, but you got to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. If you don't renew this thing, everything you do will be the same. Right? You don't have to agree with me, but it's evident. So this is what I tell you, and I'm going to show you this real quick. This is going to blow your mind. This represents all of us inside of this place. It's a piece of paper. Now, if you want to redirect your life, the only way that you can redirect your life is being willing to face that demon or that devil within yourself. See, everybody thinks that the snake in the Garden of Eden was a snake. No, he was handsome and he was nickel slick. God told Adam what to do. Adam was too busy running off doing what he wanted to do. So when the lady saw old Lucifer, day star, the beautiful angel in the universe, he started whispering sweet nothings in her ear. So I have to ask you, who's whispering sweet nothings in your ear? I'm not talking whether it's a male or female, but it's that other voice inside of your head. In order for you to be successful, you got to hang around successful people. If you hang around 4 broke people, you should expect to be the what? Broke. The 5th broke person. It's already 4 and you with them, you going to make the 5th. So if you ain't making no righteous decisions, because they ain't making no righteous decisions, it's going to be all bad. It's evident and it's absolutely the truth. What you getting here for hope for prisoners, you can't get it nowhere. So here it is, John Ponder sitting inside of a prison cell in some federal joint somewhere. He has this vision. He writes it down on a piece of paper. He makes it plain. And then he starts putting it together because he had his eye on the prize for other people, not eye on the prize for himself. See, the mark of a true leader is what you do for others more than what you do for yourself. That's how we prosper. You got to give a little bit in order to give a whole lot. This is the absolute truth. Mother Teresa died with $3 million in a mattress. I wish I had that mattress. But they found it after she was dead. If you had to write something on your tombstone before you died, what would it say? Don't answer. I'm just curious, what would it say? If you had to write your own eulogy, what would you say? So what you have to do is each day write a eulogy to that dumb shit that you've been doing all your life. Some of that stuff that you've been thinking, put it in the grave, cover it over. And guess what? Don't even mark it because you don't want to go back that way no more. We don't want to be like the dog who marks his territory, and every time we go back, we kick the leg up and we piss on the same spot over and over and over again. It stinks by now. It's the truth. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your own success. God grants you the same amount of time that he granted Bill Gates, Sir Richard Branson, Oprah Winfrey, and the rest of them. Everybody always see the end result, but the hell, they don't know what the hell you've been through. How did you get to where you got to? How did you get here? You don't have to answer my question, but how did you get to where you got to? So I always tell people, if you got your ass in the seat and you just here because the probation officer said you need to be here, you need to get your happy ass up and walk right on out. Because you ain't here for you. You here for the parole officer. Because in your mind, you already got a nickel slick thing already conjured up about what you gonna do.
Facts.
So I'm going to give you 2 acronyms for fear, right? The first acronym for fear is face everything and rise. Face everything and rise. So this is called fear versus fear. You can face everything and rise, or you can fake everything in return.
Ooh.
Choice is yours. Fake everything in return. I'm just going through the motions, man. I'm just keeping it real. You keeping it dumb as shit because you in denial. I'm not cussing. I'm just speaking a language that we all understand here. That's all I'm doing. I don't cuss. I'm just speaking a language that we all understand. At the end of the day, mama knew how to get in the kitchen and make a meal out of scraps. When you get out of prison, you got to put your meal together out of scraps, man. You got to shake the old homeboys. You got to shake the old turf. You got to do things you never thought about doing. Yeah, you was a D-boy and you was making, major stacks every day, driving in a BMW or Mercedes-Benz. You was dressed in, Armani and all that old kind of stuff. But today you might be in Oshkosh. You might be in some Jumpmans instead of some J's. But keep on pushing, boo-boo, because in the end, you're going to rise. If you keep on facing all your adversity, you're going to rise. Never again will I greet the dawn without a map. Food for thought number 2, always seek the seed of triumph in every adversity. Always seek the seed of triumph in every adversity. I'm dropping some jewels on you. You can let them fall by the wayside. It's okay. The Bible told me what happened. He said there was a man that had some seeds.